What's up, everybody? Welcome to Greater Than. We continue talking about Missions 101. Today, we're going to talk about what to pack, when it comes to mission, there's a lot of things that you can pack to go with you on the mission field. And some of these items may be unnecessary. We talked to different people about what do they believe are the essential things they should bring when they go on a mission trip. And this is what we believe and they believe you should bring with you. Number one, a good backpack. Look, a good backpack can be used for a lot of different things, from carrying your stuff, carrying material, being your go-to place where you put everything that you need, to sometimes being a good pillow in a long drive. Number two, wear comfortable clothing. Learn where you're gonna go before you go. It could be a cold place, it could be a hot place. For me, in my last trip, I was so happy I brought my hat. It's a little beat up, but this hat really helped me when I was out there in the mission field because it protected my bald head, obviously, and it protected me from getting a bad sunburn, which leads me to not be useful in the terrain. Whether it's shoes, whether it's t-shirts, a good bandana, something that you use to protect yourself, something that makes you comfortable, because sometimes you're gonna go on long walks, you're gonna go to places that you've never been before. You wanna have that at the ready. Number three, bring a Bible and a notebook. Now, I'm not talking about this Bible. No. I'm not talking about your other study Bible. Oops. I'm not talking about your other study Bible. I'm talking about a Bible that can be useful, that you can reach into your backpack and get out real quick. Last resource could be your phone. Download the Bible app to your phone. Download the languages. Download the versions that you like, because they can be very useful. Now, what do I also say a notebook? Look, in a mission trip, I made this notebook before we left on the mission field last year because I'm not gonna bring my big journal. You're not gonna be able, because it's counterproductive. You wanna bring something that you can just pull out and write something right there real quick, maybe an anecdote, maybe something that you wanna remember. It's always good to have notes because you never know what you're gonna run into. Next thing, number four, is bring your own snacks. When you go to different places, food may not be sitting comfortable with you, so you may want to lay off the food for one night or a couple days. So always, just bring yourself some good snacks, whatever makes you comfortable. Bring food that's gonna help you out through the trip. You don't have the same stamina, you don't have the same accommodation, and you're not accustomed to the weather. So it's good to always be ready when it comes to eating something out there. You don't want to be weak. You never know, right? Next thing we want to talk about is medicine. Look, the last thing you want to do on a mission trip is get medicine. If you're prone to something, get ready from here, from home, before you go out there. Again, the last thing we want to do is be a burden to the people we are serving. In my case, I have heartburn, so I always carry with me my what do you call these? My heartburn pills. Some people may get sick, some people may get, so hey, always come ready for what you need. Also, next thing is cash. Let's talk about cash. And let me give you an example with my Monopoly Cash. Cash is very important. And you've noticed, even though with the growth of technology, we have seen that in many different places, debit cards, credit cards may not be effective. Maybe because they get blocked, maybe because the fees are just extreme and the exchange rate may not be to your benefit. So always bring cash. Cash will get you out of a loophole, will get you out of trouble, will get you from point A to point B really quick. And it's the easiest way to move around. Just be careful and keep it stored properly. And the last thing that we want to recommend on this list is mosquito repellent and sunblock. These two items, again, for somebody like me, are very important. You don't know what kind of weather you're going to. You don't know what kind of sunshine or rain or you're going to encounter. Always be ready. So with that said, we just want to encourage you to not be afraid of the things that are out there. Don't be afraid because you're going to a new territory. Embrace all the great things that God wants to do through you and through the people you're going to encounter, and most importantly, the people that God has chosen for you to bless. Traveling is a lot of fun. Going on a mission trip can bring a lot of unique experiences. So if you haven't watched our last two videos, we're gonna link them here in this page so you can watch them. And most importantly, remember to join the movement to reach the least of these by He who is greater than. And we'll see you next time. God bless.